I know a little.
I know a little about it.
I know a little bit about love.
Baby, I can guess the rest. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to do a charcuterie board. I'm just using a little tray here that I used to use all the time when my kids were little. If they were sick, I'd fix them something to eat, carry it in there to them. I'm just showing you that you can use anything you have. You don't have to go and buy anything expensive. But because I'm going to use cheese and stuff that might drip or bleed into something else, I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper. You can use wax paper. So I like to start with my cheeses. So let's start with a, this is a Gouda, and I already have it kind of sliced apart where people can just grab a piece. So we'll put that there. And I have some nice slices of brie. And I think this is called Gruyere. It's an apple smoked cheese. It's very tasty. Then my family likes just plain old sharp cheddar and plain old pepper jack. So we'll do that. Now, in my corners, I'm going to go ahead and place, this is a nice pepper jelly. And then this is a nice fig and orange spread. I have some honey. Mango. And a lot of this stuff I put in like its own little dishes because they like to run places. And then I have some pineapple pieces. Now we'll get into the pickles. Those are just some little dill pickles I found. And then these are some Greek olives. You can get regular olives if you want. And then you want to make sure that they are pitted so it won't break somebody's teeth. Now, I don't place stuff as far as what goes together. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But now, the main things that we need are on here, and we'll just start filling in the spots. So, I like to start with some, here's some meats. So, we'll just put those right here. This is a salami that was in some white wine. That's how they aged it. Just got some little crackers here. Just whatever you have. I don't get real fancy. Like I said, we're just filling in spots. And I have these little, they're like pretzel thins or whatever, but they're really good with cheese. So I like to add some of those. And of course, it wouldn't be a charcuterie board without chocolate. So we'll add some chocolate pretzels that I found. You could make these very easily, but I found them and I was like, I'm going to add those to my board. Now, other meats I found, I did do some pepperoni, and so I wrapped that around some mozzarella. So they're like little sticks. It makes it easier to deal with, especially for people to pick up. I did the same with some prosciutto. I wrapped it around some mozzarella. And you just kind of stick it on there. And then lastly, I did another kind of salami around some mozzarella also. So we'll stick those right there. Then I've just got some little chocolate bars I'm going to pull apart and just add here and there. And I always like to add fruit to my charcuterie. So add some fruit. So I've got some cherries. And again, you're just adding to fill up the board. I've got some grapes. And I went ahead and cut those so that they're just like little sprigs that people can pick up. And you might have to move stuff around just so it will work for you, but that's okay too. I don't think there is an absolute, you must have this thing a certain way. One the dog will probably grab. And then I have these little, they're just like little ends off of pieces of bread. You can just cut those and bake them for a little bit to make them like hard. And just stick those in wherever they'll fit. Then I got a couple pieces of caramel chocolate that has some nice sea salt on them. So, I don't want to add it, but I'm going to add it. We'll just stick them right here. It'll be okay. All right. So I actually had... The first time I was introduced to one of these was at a friend of mine's house. It was John and Kathy Brown. And Kathy come out with this. She's all about snacks. And hers was a lot prettier than this, a lot more arranged. It didn't have so much junk put in it. But this is just to give you an idea anyway. But another friend of mine named Babe, she used to always would be camping and you feel like you were in a hotel or something because she'd come out with a little board with cheese and nuts and all type of things. So that was some of my inspiration. Here is the finished charcuterie board that I just did. Those little dishes I found, especially these little black ones, I found 4 of those for like $3 at Target. You can see. And then these were cute little dishes that had some spoons. That was $3, and it's got like a little, I don't know where I put it. It's like a little spread. And they were $3 for a set of 2 with these little spoons. And yeah, not too shabby. I'm going to go enjoy some junk now.